guys, and welcome back to Sam's Disney Life. Today we're in a different handle than what you normally have, but it's for a good reason. Basically, I was looking online over the weekend just seeing if I could find some tips on how to transport my precious Disney ears when I'm going on 2-week break to Florida, and I'm wanting to take about 14 to sometimes 15 pairs of ears with me, depending how long I'm going for. I like to mix and match my ears, matching them with my outfits. Sometimes I will take another pair of ears with me in the park, so that's 2 a day. That racks up to 28 pairs of ears I'm wanting to take with me when I go to Florida. It sounds absolutely crazy. I know a lot of people will just take a couple of pair of ears, chuck them in the suitcase, and then that's the end of it. But if you're anyone like me where they like to have a different pair of ears for every single day and sometimes multiples, then we need something to put them in. We don't want them hogging our suitcase up, because that could be a lot of space took in our luggage, and sometimes they can get damaged, they can get broke, they can get squashed and all those kind of things. And if you're like me, which you like to splash out on a nice pair of ears, or sometimes it can be personalised ears, you don't want them to be ruined if you are paying a chunk of money for those pairs of ears. You don't want them to be damaged in any way. So today I'm just going to be giving you some tips and some advice on what I do when I go on my Disney vacations, to maybe give you some tips, and you may want to try them out yourself. So let's get started. And loads of people do it. They just have a standard suitcase like this one, and they'll just have a netting area. This suitcase don't have one, but most do. They have a little netting here with a little zip, and then that would be absolutely perfect for them to put a few ears in, and that's absolutely fine. No one is saying that's not. But like I've said, if you're anyone like me and you're wanting to splash out that little bit more on your ears and wanting to take a large quantity of ears like me, then I've invested in something what will help me tremendously when I'm on my Florida vacations. So the first thing I'm wanting to show you is this here. This I got from an Etsy shop around about 2 or 3 months ago. They are based in the US, so it did take a long time to come. But I just wanted to show you how amazing this little thing is. I couldn't believe when I seen it. I had to have it, and I first thought my problems are solved. No more squashing my ears and all that. But what I will say is that you won't fit a good 14 pairs of ears in this. But if you do have some particular special pair of ears where you don't want them to get broke or snapped or anything like that, then something like this may be for you. So as you can see, it's just a leather box, and it's got some studs at the bottom, as you can see. And then on the back, it's got a bit where you can put it over your luggage handles, so it doesn't actually have to be put in a suitcase or anything, because as you can see, it's really large. So just putting it over your handles will be a lot better. And then it comes with this gold zip all the way around. I just thought that's really stylish. And then it's got your standard handle at the top, but inside is just amazing. So inside looks like this. How amazing is that? So I've already put some pins, as you can see. I don't have many pins. I'm not a pin collector as such, but if I do find some pins I really like, and I may want to put them on lanyard or anything like that when I'm in the park, then I'll definitely take some with me. So I just thought I would pop some there, make it look a bit prettier inside. But the main thing is this inside. You can actually take it out, so you can take it out of there, put your ears on it, and then put them back in. So I'm going to fill them up, and then I'll tell you exactly how many pairs of ears you can fit on. So guys, I've got the ears, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 pairs of ears here. So let's see how many will actually fit in it. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of ears, and that is more than enough for this. I think you would be pushing it, putting a 6th or 7th one in there, just because they would get squashed. But I do think this is a really, really good idea if you are going on, say, a 7-day vacation and you just want your ears protected, or this would be fantastic for those ears where they are a little bit more delicate and you want them protected and you don't want them to be damaged in any way when you're transporting them. It would be absolutely devastating in my eyes. I love my Disney ears, and yes, I just think this is a really good idea. I have pushed it to one side, so I've got some room here, so I'd probably maybe put my makeup bag in there or anything else what I'm not wanting to get damaged in the transit of everything. So I just think that's a really good idea. You've got a little mirror there, so in my eyes, in the morning in the hotel room, you could just literally place that down on your dressing table. You've got your ears, I could have my makeup bag in there, I've got my pins, I've got my mirror, and then everything's accessible to me. So I haven't got to go here, there, everywhere for bits. My ears are there, my pins are there, my makeup hopefully should fit in there as well. So everything just in one place. When you are going on your Florida vacation, you can just put it on your dressing table. I will put the link below of where exactly I got it from, but it was from Etsy, and it was from Etsy.com, so it is a US brand, and the postage was quite pricey, but I do think it's well worth it if you have got some special ears. You don't want them to get damaged. I think it will be money well spent. So the next one I've got is this standard bag here. You can get these kind of bags from eBay or online or anything. It's a standard little open bag, as you can see, and then it's got a hook at the top, and then on the back again you can hook it over your luggage. And then with this one, it's got a nice little Mickey print, but you can get just plain black ones, red ones, whatever you want. This one is a US brand again, and it was on the pricey side, so I wouldn't recommend anyone getting this if they just wanted something plain black. I purely wanted it for the look of it. I just thought it really pretty, so I did splash out a little bit more to get this one, but in no means do you have to get anything like this. It can be just a standard open bag and it just saves you a lot of money. But in this one you can fit a lot more than just 5 to 7 pairs of ears. You can get a lot more in this, and I'm just going to demonstrate on how many you can get in it. But before I do that, I just want to show you that it has got a zip pocket at the front, so you could put some ears in there as well, so you can even take more ears. That is a godsend for me. But yeah, you could put other things in there as well. So let's fill this one up and see how many it will hold. Okay, I've got a same amount pair of ears. I'm going to see if I can fit all these in and more. Okay, all of those is fit in, so I'm going to get some more and see if they will fit in. Okay guys, so I've managed to fit 10 pairs of ears in this one. I haven't put any in the top zip. I would imagine if you did put any in the top zip that they would be a little bit pushing it and squashing it down, and that's something we want to avoid when we are trying to protect our precious ears. So I'm going to zip it up and see exactly how it performs in that way. Okay, so as you can see, they're fitting perfectly. To be honest, there is a lot of room in there, so you probably could push another 2 or even 3 more ears in here. So at least 13 to 14 ears you probably could fit in here with no problem. I just think this is a really good idea to protect your ears if you are wanting to take a lot of pair of ears with you. So now I'm going to put this down and I'm going to show you a way on maybe protecting your ears if you're not wanting to splash on any kind of baggage for it or any kind of cases for it, and you just want to put them in your standard suitcase. So guys, the thing I used to use when I used to take my Disney ears is toilet rolls. Yes, I know you're going to think I'm absolutely balmy when I say to you, use toilet rolls to protect your ears. Well, it works. It really, really does. This is the most basic way and the most affordable way to protect your ears when you are going on your Florida vacation, but you don't want your ears to be squashed. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Okay guys, so I filled up my ears on top of the toilet rolls, and you probably think I'm absolutely crazy, but I haven't actually got a suitcase deep enough for it. But when you've got a big suitcase but you're wanting to take a lot of pair of ears with you, but you don't want them flattening them out, squashing them and all that, but you don't want to be paying a lot of money on luggage to take them and stuff like that, I found this is the most cheapest way, and this is the way I used to do it. So this is it. All your ears are stacked up, as you can see. You've got your 2 toilet rolls, but when your case actually closes, your ears don't get the full force of your case squashing down on them. So your case will actually go onto that, and if there is a little bit of squash, that's absolutely fine, but it won't damage your ears. And this is the most practical way I have found to protect your little precious ears, especially if you've got some ears like this where they're really thin, they're plastic, and in some cases these are personalized, so they can cost you a really lot of money, and you don't want them being ruined or anything like that. So I find this is the most practical and affordable way of doing it. So that is my most cheapest way of doing it, and I hope that's actually helped you. If you can't afford anything like this, or you're not wanting to splash out on anything like that, then this may be the way for you. So guys, they was my top tips on how to protect your ears when you are going on your Florida vacation. I hope this has helped you. I did have a look online to see if there's anything like this when I was packing, and to see if there's any tips for myself, but I just couldn't find anything, and I just thought by putting this video out there, it will help loads and loads of people if they are mad about ears like myself and they want to protect them a little bit more. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a subscribe, and don't forget to click on that little bell icon and you'll be notified every single time I will upload a new video. I do lots and lots of content like this every single week, 3 times a week, so please. I'm also on Instagram and I'm also on Facebook. I do lots and lots of things on there, posting pictures, documenting stuff, and I really would like you to join me there as well. So guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one.